In today's video, we're taking a look at the Seiko SSC911 speed timer. This beautiful Seiko Pro Spec solar quartz speed timer right here. This is the 41.5mm model. We're gonna go through the unboxing experience, gonna go through dimensions and specifications, and ultimately answer whether or not this watch is for you. I decided to make this video because I am putting this watch up for sale. I think it's time to move on and use the funds to buy another watch, but I wanted to make a video to help you decide whether or not this watch is for you. In terms of the unboxing experience, we have a standard Seiko cardboard box with another cardboard box inside with the watch and a pretty big pouch. It's a pretty big pouch for an affordable brand such as Seiko, as well as the extra links, warranty information, and a manual at the bottom of the box. So standard Seiko unboxing experience right here. In terms of dimensions, we have a 41.5mm diameter, 46mm in terms of the lug-to-lug distance, or 49 if you account for the male end links that the watch comes with, about 13mm in terms of thickness with a 21mm lug width. The watch is powered by the Seiko V192 solar quartz movement. It is rated at plus or minus 15 seconds per month. It has a 6-month power reserve. The chronograph hand beats 5 times every second. It has a running seconds at the 9 o'clock, chronograph minutes up to 60 minutes at the 6 o'clock, and a very useless 24-hour subdial at the 3 o'clock. Like I said, this is a solar quartz movement, so the solar cells are actually hidden under the subdials. You can see it under really harsh direct light right here, like my studio lights, or if you're outside in the sun. But usually, like let's say if I were to turn my lights off, let's say if you were inside, you don't really see the solar cells as much. So we can have a nice solid dial with these subdials acting as the solar cells. It also has a power reserve indicator right here at the 6 o'clock saying full, medium, or empty while you're not using the chronograph functions. The watch has 100 meters of water resistance with a push-pull crown as well as a screw-in case back. On my 17cm wrist, the watch wears very comfortably because of this short lug-to-lug of 46. It also kind of wears larger or wider, should I say, because of his 21mm bracelet as well as the over 41mm in terms of the case diameter. So it's a very imposing and hefty watch without feeling overwhelming on the wrist. It definitely wears a lot bigger than the 38mm versions of this watch, and I think it's balanced a little bit better because the 38mm of this watch also has 13mm of thickness, and some people complain that that watch is just too thick for its diameter, whereas for this one just feels more balanced in terms of its height to diameter ratio compared to the 38mm version of this watch. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I am selling this watch to use the funds to buy another watch. There's nothing wrong with this watch. The watch has perfect dimensions and specifications. The only complaint that I have for this watch is that there's only 2 positions of micro adjustment, so I could not get a good fit at first. So I purchased Uncle Seiko's half link right here that allowed me to have a better fit on the wrist. On paper, the watch has amazing specs, 100-meter water resistance, sapphire crystal, solar quartz, super accurate Seiko movement, wears very nice, not too big, not too small. It looks very nice with the red racing tachymeter hands, with the tachymeter bezel, kind of like a Daytona a little bit, but not quite a Daytona homage. So this watch is ticks a lot of boxes, on paper. It's just that after a couple of months, I stopped reaching for this watch, and I just, whenever I wore this watch, I just wish I was wearing something else. So that's usually a sign for me to move on, sell the watch and use the fund to purchase another watch that I will, bond better with. There's nothing wrong with this watch. If you like this look and you think you're gonna bond well with this watch, I'm currently selling it. Link down in the description section below. If you like everything that I've shown you in this video, I highly recommend you try this watch out. You can buy it used for less than half of the MSRP, honestly. I'm selling this for like $650 Canadian. I'm gonna even put in, some extra straps for you guys. And yeah, so you can buy it for, half price MSRP. And if you don't like it like me, you can just resell it for about the same price or take a small loss on it. All right, so if you like this video, if this video was helpful, do not hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions regarding this watch, shoot me a comment down in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.